This looks like a picture of a teacher and a student. Because the student is listening, have his books out, and the teacher has his back to us. But have you noticed both of them have orbs around their head? That's their aura. In between them is another aura with a figure of some type of bird figure with wings. What does that mean? It means between them is a holy bond. There's love. Greetings, everyone. This is Staying in the Light. I just thought I'll go through that with you since I'm showing it to you. But Staying in the Light Society, we're a society. We address things that improve our society, our community. I don't like the term watchdog because we don't just bark. We don't just bark. The watchdog just bark. No, we have systems in place to remedy, to provide solutions for the problems of the people. I'm doing my sweat equity right now, putting the word out until the people see a need for it in large numbers. And I love it. I love the work. So let's address the issue of something. See, I can go on websites with people giving a show and give long commentaries. And you know what happens after I write all that commentary? Inadvertently, I would erase it. Sometimes it's intentionally, sometimes by accident. So last time I was doing that, it was by accident. And I asked myself, why did I erase all of that I just wrote? Because you got your own show. You have your own platform to address issues. Why you go on somebody else's platform and address the issue? This is the issue, family. For those who got the patience to hang on, you're going to get the goodies. Because you have your own platform, your own show, you don't have the freedom to misrepresent us as a community. I'm speaking specifically of women who are entertaining strangers, yes, strangers in our community, because we have to protect you from them. We didn't give you spiritual. You got intuition, yeah, we grant you that. Men don't have that. What men do have is spiritual insight. You don't have that. That's where the lack can come in. And it's evident women don't have spiritual insight, or they wouldn't be filling the churches like they do. Being pimped. So that's what it looked like when you entertain strangers from another nation. Look like you being pimped. And we're to protect you from that. This is your day, so-called black woman, if you identify with that term. You are not to be, well, let's say what you ought to be. You ought to be calling the shots. This is a time of divine feminine. You're not supposed to be sitting there taking dictation, and from a stranger at that. That's what he's doing. He's getting off on you. And you sitting there quietly, you being brainwashed, you being brain controlled. And how do men do it? Yeah, like the pimp do it. He use emotion because he know that's your weakness. So while you trying to control your emotions, the pimp don't try to control nothing because he want to control you. And if but for the emotion, you wouldn't be with the pimp if he didn't have these strong emotions. In other words, he has more feminine qualities than you have. That's what keeps you with him. So don't be whatever these women the pimp have. What do you call them? I'm not gonna say it here. But don't be a woman who with a pimp because you're gonna be very, very disappointed. Know your worth. Know who you are. If I dare call you my sister. You're not supposed to be listening to any man. Well, oh, I said it. Okay, I said it. Why should you listen to me? Because I'm not speaking as a man. I'm speaking as a community. I'm speaking as an ancestor. You're supposed to be leading the community. You're not supposed to be entertaining outside of your community. What's wrong with you? I think they got y'all hypnotized because you are attracted to something unlike. We understand that. But you got to fight that attraction because it's not normal. Now you give these fools a place to show out in, to show they really don't care about you. They really don't care what you think. They're only interested in telling you what they think. Don't you know you are the only balanced person in that encounter? So stop it, sister. Stop it. Stop entertaining these strange men who don't give a heck about what you think. They know you're the one supposed to be controlling things. They know it. That's why they bring all this emotionalism to try to pimp you out, get you to follow them. Hey, what's going on in the chat? Oh no, no, no. I'm a very abundantly prosperous person. I know there's a lot of people who are on the streets who got YouTubes, who are broken, hungry. I see them. The last brother I saw, he was giving tours of New York, and then he went into went some fast food place and ordered a hamburger, and he said the reason why I got to do this because I got diabetes. I'm thinking, man, that man is dumb. You don't know what they served in there. The least thing they be serving is real meat. And you got diabetes? You don't know the cause of diabetes? It's your diet. You should be eating fruit, brother. That's what I told him. You need to be eating some fruit. That's all for right now until your body heal itself. Fruit would do it. Oh, I got off topic. So I hope that answers your questions. No, I'm not broke. I'm not hungry. I'm very well taken care of. And thank you for caring. At least you care about people. There's a lot of people who are broke and hungry on the streets, don't have a place to stay. But you know who is responsible for that condition? They are. Because they believed a liar. They believed a liar. So that's where you end up when you believe a liar. So that's where I'm addressing my sister, my community here. Don't believe the liars. That's why the man is there to protect you from that, because you can't see him like we can. Okay, any more questions? Oh, thank you, Chloe 876. Thank you for your question about broken home guy. I guess you were there to help me. I appreciate you. I really appreciate that. That's a real caring person. Okay, so that's it. Any questions? Any more? That was a very intelligent question, by the way. All right, thank y'all for stopping by. Stay in the light. It guides you to your higher self.